And I thought we should focus on the Indian position because India has finally broken its silence on the escalating war in West Asia, calling for restraint and diplomacy. This even as the opposition questions the government's refusal to condemn the assassination of Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei. What's happening with the Indian situation? Take a look.
Oh my God.
India issues its first detailed reaction to the escalating war in West Asia. In a statement, the Ministry of External Affairs on Tuesday said India had already urged all sides to exercise restraint, avoid escalation, and prioritize the safety of civilians. It noted that in the recent days, destruction and deaths have mounted, even as normal life and economic activities come to a halt. The MES said there are almost 1 crore Indian citizens who live and work in the Gulf region, and the safety and well-being of Indians is of utmost priority. The MEA added that trade and energy supply chains also traverse this geography, and any major disruption has serious consequences for the Indian economy. The ministry said some Indian nationals have lost their lives or are missing in the war. India strongly reiterated its call for dialogue and diplomacy. Over the past 2 days, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reached out to leaders of the UAE, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Bahrain, Oman, Kuwait and Qatar. On Monday, he had called for talks and restoration of peace.
विश्व में चल रहे अनेक तनावों को लेकर भारत की सोच स्पष्ट ही है। हमने सदैव शांति और स्थिरता बनाए रखने का आह्वान किया है। भारत डायलॉग और डिप्लोमेसी के माध्यम से सभी विवादों का समाधान का समर्थन करता है।
The Modi government's silence on the killing of Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is being questioned by the opposition. In an article in a newspaper, Congress MP Sonia Gandhi pointed out that the government has refrained from condemning the assassination of Khamenei or the violation of Iranian sovereignty. She said the massive unprovoked attacks by Israel and the US happened in the midst of dialogue. She went on to say that silence in this instance is not neutral but abdication. Sonia Gandhi also said the assassination was carried out without a formal declaration of war. She added that barely 48 hours before the assassination, Prime Minister had returned from a visit to Israel. Sonia Gandhi claimed that India's high-profile political endorsement of Benjamin Netanyahu's government without moral clarity marks a visible and troubling departure. India's stance is signaling tactic endorsement of this tragedy, she added. The government's priority at present is assuring the safety of 1 crore Indians living in the Gulf. Most of the Indian students stuck in Tehran have been moved out of the city. Now, if the war gets prolonged, it will also pose serious challenges to the fastest growing large economy of the world. Bureau Report, India Today.